So you remember 3 weeks ago we were at a place called Cantonetto. I'm about 50 meters after that signpost, just looking at this aura blaze. It's before 7 in the morning. What's to review? Okay, first thing you notice is that there is there's kind of two letterboxes that show the light. So the first one starts there, and then there's a second one that starts about there. So you've got two regions of space with different illuminations. So this near field one is very nice just for picking up the surface, and then you've got this long one far in the distance. I just put that up a little bit higher than it should be, just to show signposts and things. So because it's on a rubber mount, you can just press the back here and it will just tilt up a couple of degrees. So far I'm loving this light. I think there's enough power, certainly just as bright, if not brighter than let's say a 3-watt halogen bulb. Yeah, I'm going really well. I'm really happy with it. So a great light. The only thing we care about is the hours. So we're saying it's about 4 hours at maximum power. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but I love the light. It's great. Okay, morning. It's 7:40 a.m. 2nd of January. Now I did kind of have a plan today, and the plan was that I would go over. Let me see if I can get this right. Over here. So to go around the lake on the north side, I need to get around this mountain here. Now on Strava, most people seem to go all the way back to Chiasso, which is this way. But I looked on the map, Google Maps, and there's actually a road that goes through there. I've got no idea how high it is. So there is a kind of a altitude overlay in Google Maps, but if you zoom in, it disappears. So I've got no idea how high it goes. But like I say, it's 7:40 in the morning. We've got lots of time. I had noodles for breakfast, so all I've got to do is go across the causeway. So the causeway is there, and I'm going to talk to you either at the top of that hill or when I give up. So see you in a bit. Well, I've got no idea if this is the top. Maps with me says we're 573 meters above sea level. We're going through that gap in the valley there, so it could be that we're at the top. That's where we come from. So who knows? Anyway, I'll let you know. Well, we're at 640 meters elevation now. And if you take a look at the signpost, hopefully that goes into focus. So the signpost there, up the hill, takes you to the lake directly, but it doesn't mean I can get around. So I'm continuing straight on down this hill, but it definitely isn't downhill. Looking at the maps, the rivers are running up to this, up to the watershed up there. So I think there's at least another 200, maybe 300 meters of climbing. So I guess 5 kilometers and we're at the border. That's the border control. As you can see, there's no water flowing up here. And somewhere up that road is the top. Yep, we're at the Italian border, and right next to it you see there is a 18% gradient. Now I'm guessing that the 18% isn't down, it's going up, so God knows where the top of that is, but for sure you will see me there. I promised that we would meet at the top of the climb. Not sure where we are. We're in Lanzo anyway, 918 meters above sea level. I think this roundabout is the top, so I think this is 918 meters. We're going to go down there to Porlezza. So that's still in Italy, and then we go back to Lugano. And this is the horrible forest flat that I've just been going up for the last kilometre. But 918, that's not bad, is it? That's where I'm heading. That's Porlezza down there. You can probably tell I'm still going uphill, so I'm uphill again. I think I'm going up there another kilometre, then I'm going to run down to the lake. Descending here is not very nice at all. I mean, look at this descent. Look at that. It's nuts. And the brakes are red hot. They are making some grinding and grating. I think they're just getting too hot. Just going to stand around 5 minutes, wait for the brakes to cool down. Just have to climb over the fence. So there's a 1 kilometre tunnel out of Porlezza, and I don't think cyclists are allowed. So especially on this track, and as you can see, it's closed. Oh God, I'm knackered. So I've had to lift my bike over the fence. Anyway, what's worrying me now is it's a bit cloudy. I don't know how Lugano is, but I'm hoping we don't see rain because I've got no rain equipment. Certainly if it's raining in Lugano, I'm getting the train home. But let's see how long it takes me to get to Lugano. Alright, here we are again. So I'm just at the parking for Gangia and it's full. But let's have a look what we did today. So that's Porlezza, right at the end. Where's my finger? There, somewhere. Where was that big hill? It was that thing. It's about to block the sun out. And let's just go all the way around. And if you look very carefully, that's kind of Melide and the causeway that goes across. So now I'm in Gandria. I think there's a little bit of a tunnel to go through, but I can walk on the footpath, and then it's pretty much downhill to Lugano. I'll go to Paradiso, up through Grancia to Figno, and then back home. So I'm going to leave it there and see you next time. Happy New Year. It's the 2nd of January, and no, I wasn't the first one over the pass. There were 2 guys coming the other way that made it before me, and on that descent there were lots of guys going up. Unbelievable. I didn't like that descent at all, and I probably wouldn't like the ascent much either, but it's done. Maybe another hour's riding, but I'm gonna take it easy now.